So, you guys arrive back at Sevlis's outer perimeter gate area, etc. The checkpoint, quarantine checkpoint. Probably at around 9 or so.
AM or PM?
AM. In the morn.
Time of morning.
The time of morning, of course. And it's some Seekers, and it's a really peripheral check at this point. They don't, like... Before, when you guys first came here, there was, like, at least, like, half a dozen Seekers doing these checks. Now there's, like, 2.
Just making sure everything's on the up and up kind of thing.
Yeah, and then they note the Void Essence object blade that Marshall is carrying. But at the clarification of Henri, she totally lies for this. She says it's a bed of evidence. It's not. But she covers her asses, and you guys are allowed in. The Seekers are particularly intrigued and pleased to say that she's from the quarantine zone and that she's here to report a success. So, you guys are back in Bliss. News of the success is you guys are the news bearers. So no one knows shit yet. So that means the town is still pretty fucking shitty, and people are still pretty on edge and sad. Well, I guess they're always sad because it's the twins, but you know what I mean.
More
extra sad. A dash of sadness and a pinch of salt and a
sadness.
Flick of pepper. Advanced sadness, like advanced darkness.
It's like the doors are opening to the town. March begins the move. I'm like, where is that parade?
You cut out literally as soon as
our parade.
It's like, where is that parade?
I heard where, and then it cut out. I was like,
I don't think everyone knows, because we didn't really tell anyone we were gonna go do this.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, wait, you are a bot. Let them know.
Henri just looks at him and look. Don't tell him anything yet. It's up to the upper brass to figure out whether or not they want to start telling people. I imagine they will, but in technicality they might not. So that's why we didn't say anything ahead. It depends on me and Janek's reports.
Chances of Marshall's parade, though. Not that I've really...
Probably not likely to happen for you guys.
Henri, your province really sucks.
I'm not from here.
It's even worse that you choose to stay here then.
I got a job.
Choice.
I got a job to do. You can feel free to vent your concerns at Janek, though. Janek is just like walking alongside the cart. He doesn't even look at you guys, he just shakes his head. Everyone always gives shit to us. I mean, the province does sort of suck, Janek. Yeah, whatever.
I mean, one would think being free from the jaws of annihilation would be cause for cheers.
No, they don't know that yet.
And he points to Owen. Exactly.
Listen, I'm just here following orders.
And even when I run shit on you, you still do your job. So, good on you.
If I had to put money, they're probably going to try to spin the tail somehow to win back support. And Seekers, and he justifies himself, doing the job alone versus Seekers plus Adventurers looks better. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm assuming you don't cast Eldritch Blast on someone, right?
Do it.
Oh no, that was for your benefit to.
Oh, okay. So that's why you swapped out Mask of Many Faces for?
Yes, correct.
I mean, if you just smacked Chedmere with that, she'd be used to it at this point.
Just straight cast it on Henri.
Eventually, you guys, by you guys I mean the Seekers and you guys, have to part ways. They had to go to Town Hall, and you guys have people to talk to, if I remember correctly. Mira will go with the Seekers because it's sort of her justice that
she
is
ever
on
find
the
the
line
swords?
here.
Did she ever find
that?
the
Was its own scene that hasn't happened yet. Actually, thank you for reminding me.
Hey. Anyways,
she probably found them, but she hasn't mentioned them yet. She's probably mentioned that later. But yeah, those three part ways, and you guys go I'm assuming to the safe house. There's not really much else you should go to at this point.
I want to go shopping. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Give me a
Cheddarmere
list.
just gets smited. Anyways.
You would.
Speaking
Shadow Man
of,
Assassination V2.
Speaking of shopping, did we ever learn Preston's last name? Lord Preston.
You guys never did, no.
Mira, what's his last name?
Yes, he just introduces himself as Preston, or in the words of Mira, Preston. Yeah, you guys never really learned his noble house line's name or anything. That's a bit awkward, but hey.
Lord Blacksmith it is.
I mean, it could be Smith. If they have a heritage of smithing, Smith would make sense. Anyhow.
Will Smith. Yes, Will Smith.
I would not.
No, we're not doing that. Alright, so they drink all the rum and coke, we're doing that. So, you guys go back to the safe house. And
Lightning Strike Think Tank.
Well done.
the Lightning Strike Think Tank. Good job for remembering.
I'm going through my notes.
Nice. The old lady, well, not old, she's middle-aged. Middle-aged lady is there reading a book, and she sees you guys enter, and she has a smile on her face and holds out a hand.
Cheddarmere like pats down her pockets and finds the coin.
I swear to the gods, Cheddarmere, if you lost that coin.
It's like, I think it's in this. There it is. Okay, cool. Wait, no, that's the coin from Aiden. Hold on.
She just says she's still smiling, dead gaze ahead, and looking at you guys, and just still holding out that hand.
I give her the actual coin.
And she flops down, and she nods, and then the secret door opens. I guess not secret to you guys, but the door opens up.
Thank you.
She gives a curb bow, and then goes back to reading her book.
And then all the traps in the hallway go off. No.
Then all the traps go off. 15,000 crossbow bullets, 3 separate 9th level firebolt. No,
I feel like at that point you might as well summon meteor.
that would be a Jean fuck you playhouse, honestly. Moving on though.
Love it.
You guys descend down the steps, and you're surprised to find the door ajar.
That's immediately concerning. To the point where
And you guys hear the clattering and clicking and clinking, whatever. No, chittering's for animals.
Tink, tink, tink.
Clinking of metals and stuff like that.
Peek in.
Peek in, and you see 2 individuals armed in relatively Royal Guard attire.
I did.
They probably
Marshall
know
just
him.
pushes back. Stop looking in like a creeper.
I'm not a creeper.
So
You're the creeper.
Yeah, step in.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 individuals look at you. Ah. Welcome back. One of the figures says. It's a familiar voice. It's the voice of Duncan.
Oh, okay. Sup? Where's everybody else, and why is the door open?
I told Palvo to close that door. Come in. Everyone else is in the other rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Although I suppose... Cover your ears. He smashes his gauntlet against the wall. They've returned! He just shouts out for the entire safe house to hear.
I mean, it's an effective method of getting everyone's attention.
And one by one, well, not necessarily one, sometimes duos, but bit by bit, that's a better word, phrase, whatever. Everyone else comes back.
Make it
Comes
better
into
for a
this
second.
central. What's up?
Nothing.
Right. You see that Pavel and Connor are dressed differently as well. And you've come to realize that the other Royal Guard figure is Ariana. Helmets get taken off and such, placed aside. It's like heavily customized and modified Royal Guard attire that they're wearing. Pavel, Duncan, Ariana, and Connor. Although Connor's is barely hitting the definition of, oh yeah, I'm part of the Royal Guard, yeah, sure. He's got blue. He's got the blue coloring. Yeah.
It's weird and catches her attention, but Chinmei just goes over to Manel. Hi. Doesn't say anything.
Welcome
just
back.
Hello. How's it been?
I should say the same for you. And her eyes flicker over to Nevi. How has it been?
Complicated?
What are you two talking about, Pavel?
Importance. Well, everything's
One on each shoulder.
Oh,
Marshall! Fima! Ojek!
distraction.
I already say hello to you, so you don't count. Welcome back.
oh, we had
It's
such
good
a
to see you,
time.
Pavel.
A good time? He points at you, Marshall. It is good to see you too. He points at you, Ojek.
Oh, you missed it. We brought down the house, we killed a giant worm, he pulls out a void sword, I got the void sword. It was great.
Ooh. He pokes it. What does it do?
I don't know, I think it eats people though.
I no touch.
I mean, do you really think it's gonna kill you?
He shrugs. I do not know. Maybe. I do not know. Cedric and Velasquez tell us much about what you did. Something about the town, some other shit to Davros, blah blah blah. Stuff like that. I only have paid attention. All I know is you do very good.
Giant worm, hidden caverns.
No. He puts a hand over your mouth. No. You do not tell me now. You save this. And then he sweeps in next to you, hand over your shoulder. You save this for when we drink. Because we party! And Connor pinches the bridge of his nose. You do not give me that look. They do very good. You must admit. I suppose they did. See? Even he agree. I already make plans. I talk to fancy-looking men.
That
On the bar.
okay.
No. Not many fancy-looking people. No. You look very fancy. Pavel, you do realize the definition of your version of fancy is that he was wearing a gold necklace. It's fancy.
Honestly,
Why
I
you
thought
wear
he would
gold
just say
necklace?
shirt.
Well, no, that's stupid. I'm wearing a shirt right now. That would make me fancy. No, that's stupid. You're stupid.
I am offended. No, I'm not. I don't give a shit. Anyways.
Cedric and Velasquez come into the room. Well, there you guys are. We beat you back.
Did you take off
We
like the
did leave.
second we went inside?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Why? There's nothing else for us to do.
I mean, fair. Would've been nice to see it afterwards, but sure, whatever.
Well, no. You get to have this immense tension coming back to us. And then you can see all of us as a group. And then it's so much better.
Speaking of seeing you all as a group, what's with the get-ups?
Oh. They're geared back up. Because they're weird. And geared down. I personally don't see how that's any fault, Valeska. Ariana remarks. We enjoyed some time of peace. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, peace, whatever, tranquility, blah, blah, blah.
I know it's the worst.
Peaceful's too peaceful for me, personally. But yeah, we managed to send some gear through. Human pacifiers.
Those are
Courtesy
the
of,
heaviest quotations I've ever seen.
She gives you a wink. Yeah, they're geared back up in case they need it. Unlike... You got out.
Ah!
I hear you. You're good now.
How'd you manage to swing that one?
a lot of greased hands. I think it's either a trebuchet or a catapult. And Alex.
But wouldn't greasy hands make it harder to hold gear?
No, the greasy hands are to gear the catapult, to grease the catapult, so it fires better. You know?
I'm pretty sure it'd be the trebuchet. I think those get further distance. Maybe.
And here I thought greasy hands were a euphemism for something entirely different.
No, it's nothing sexual, I assure you. You laugh first. What's to you, Jenmir?
Shut
You're
up.
on the first round.
No, what?
Oh, such a shame you agreed to it. Oh,
Those
falls
are
back
the
in a
rules.
dalliance upon Cedric.
I'm just coming out like, what the shit? Look.
And now it just has a smirk and shrugs. Valeska, go to Valeska. Sort of look.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All jokes aside, though, Duncan brings up. I'm sure we're all dying to hear what happened for you guys. Without the drinking. He looks at Paolo when he says that. I go find a drink myself then. He goes to the kitchen area. You guys hear him rummaging around.
Has he not, like, drank everything in the kitchen at this point?
We've been holding him back.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you guys just blah, 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 at what happened.
Copy paste.
I will also tell Duncan and Ariana about the separation from Remus, guess I should call it.
Duncan doesn't really seem to. It's not that he doesn't care. It's just that he doesn't. This isn't his field of expertise, so he can't. He says he can't offer much comment on that, and he defers to Ariana. He just has a quaint smile on her face, but she doesn't say anything. The church mouse she is. She's a literal church mouse if you think about it. So yeah, we'll say that takes probably a better part of like a couple hours to detail the past. It's only been like a week and a half.
Q popping a captain while explaining the tale.
Fuck.
Snaps for someone to bring him a chair.
I kick a chair over to him.
Eventually coming down the staircase is watch team adversary.
Hey.
Hey, there you guys are.
Thanks
No matter
for the hammer.
what? What hammer? What do you mean, hammer? Rook remarks from behind. Nomad. You suck at keeping secrets.
Trevor just has like an almost ear-to-ear smile.
You fucking bitch. I thought you said you lost it. I did lose it. I lost it to these fuckers. Rook just comes up to you, Jenmir.
I don't have it.
Yeah, I have my hammer back. Who has it?
Marshall?
Tedemir, give the man his hammer back.
I don't possess the hammer, Marshall.
Where's the hammer?
Why do you think I'm saying Marshall? I shouldn't be snippy. He has it.
He goes up to you, Marshall. Do you have the hammer?
I have many hammers.
I think he really wants
Do
to
you
keep the
have
hammer.
an enchanted one that was given to you by Nomad the other day?
I do not.
Roll me deception.
True. I have one
Because
that
he
was
didn't get it
given
from
by
Nomad.
Tedemir.
I don't think Marshall's that dumb as to not realize it.
Finding hands about.
Thank you. And he puts it in his bag of holding. Just. He goes over to Nomad. Nomad just like squares him up. He just looks at him. Yeah? Whack in the back of the head from a plated gauntlet. Don't loan my shit out to other people. Ah! Ooh. Man, you used to hit like a girl, but now you really do. Oh! He gets punched in the gut. Oh! Any other remarks? No, I'm good. I'm good. 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 The rest of adversaries just watching this exchange go down.
It's about par.
That part.
But in
this
actuality,
point,
it is a
Pavel-
very useful tool.
I was just drinking some whiskey, just pouring the glass. Fuck. A little bit more. Fuck. Alex also comes down the stairs, weirdly enough.
Hello.
I have good news and I have bad news.
Hmm.
Pavel just drowns himself in the drink, just lowers himself in. It's like a dog drinking from a bowl. Just.
Blip.
What is it, Spy Master? Well, the good news is the spies will be reopened. I imagine. In face of this news. The bad news is it will be reopened tomorrow. Some silence settles in the room. Okay, I'm lost. Isn't that a good thing that's getting open tomorrow? I was preferring to have it open by tonight, Guild Agent. Oh. She shrugs. I mean, still not that bad. Regardless, it seems we'll be sitting on our hands for the time being. This says... She has a bit of a dour look on her face. Messed with my scheduling. I'm not a fan of that. That means we have time to party. Silence fills the room. Duncan just looked at the spy master after hearing Pavel's remark. If you wish to party, you may just hung over right him off.
Cheddar's playing the first round.
Why did I...
Gentlemen, you buy food. Oh,
I did
you
not
are
agree
good.
to
So
this.
you never said no, so I
I
guess that's a yes.
specifically am saying no.
No, you didn't say it fast enough, so that means it was a yes. Time.
Where do these rules come from?
Right now,
We're
we're backwards applying, don't you know?
This is bullshit and you know it.
Said to me, rules are rules.
The rules are made up! What are we on? Whose side is it anyways? She doesn't say that one.
If you think about it, aren't all rules made up?
Okay,
See?
how about a rule that
Gotcha.
Chedmar doesn't buy the drinks? How about that one? Does that count?
No, that doesn't have majority vote.
That's not how the rule works.
I am going to destroy you all.
You're free to destroy me in a drinking contest. Huh?
I don't like to drink to excessiveness.
I don't think you like many things.
Is there any other way?
I don't
Meanwhile,
like
Seema has
having my
already,
head
like,
all fuzzy from booze and shit.
See my as what?
Seema's already silently slinked away from the group and is coming back with like her hands like carrying waitress style, just like a round of shots.
That's the opposite effect of what I thought was gonna happen.
I'm so happy you said that.
Pre-gaming.
So, Debbie does that.
Wow, You never stop to surprise, Seema. Thank you.
I knew this is why you were very good. Pavel holds up the whiskey. He takes a shot, pours it into his whiskey cup, and then just drinks that instead.
I like hold up to cheers, and it's like, to our health.
This is the opposite.
To your health. Everyone takes
Health.
everyone takes a shot.
Yeah.
Except Duncan, Ariana, Cedric, and Connor, and 2 members of Watch Team Adversary.
Chedmar, like, sips it instead of just downs the thing.
Oh, it's
No,
already gone.
Chedamir, you're doing it wrong. Here, let me show.
No.
That makes it worse.
Open,
Chedamir.
No.
Open,
Get off
open,
my
open,
fucking
open,
lung.
open. Alright, grab
He's
one
like fighting a mountain!
Grab what your time.
Athletics. Is it my athletics or my
It's this
acrobatics?
problem.
It's your choice.
Athletics, because I'm trained in it. Fitting.
He doesn't have advantage. Nice.
You do realize 11 is Pablo's fucking modifier for athletics.
And he rolled really shit, too.
No. No. He sticks a finger in your mouth. Open!
I know
Drink!
Force her nose, force her mouth open.
It's so wrong and so right.
Fighting to not drink.
Drink, go. There, you're done. That is how you do it. Except less finger in your mouth. That was weird. I do not like that position. Your mouth is very wet.
Don't say anything. She points at everyone in the group. Everyone. Besides Nebby.
Nevi was like really confused about all this. She's like just holding the drink in her hand, and you guys have seen her sip it. You guys haven't actually seen her drink it yet. Just like drink it like a shot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
During this little lull, I just want to say that right now we're in the hour countdown for me to have to bounce.
Alright, so we know Seema is going to automatically fail a con save for being drunk and blacking out. Not blacking out, but
Here's
just
the thing,
having to go home.
Yeah, what's more likely is that I'm just gonna like put this out there already. That I think what's going to happen is that at some point Seema's just gonna be like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm content. I'm gonna go cuddle with my dog for a while and drink some water."
Precious.
I was just gonna have you black out, drunk, and pass out.
She can just drunkenly pet her dog in the corner.
Oh yeah.
She's that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Affectionate drunks.
Seema is that type of person at a party.
Yo, hell yeah. Where's the dog at? Where's the cat at? Where's the bird at? Yo, that's what's up. Well, if nothing else, I can actually just fast forward you guys to the party.
Weren't we gonna have people talk to us, like, not drunk about what happened? Oh.
We did that.
Oh, yeah, just
That's
got
what-
place. Okay.
That's it. Just what happened.
Anyways, that's what it's probably gonna sound like in a few
It
minutes.
is your guys' choice if you want to invite Janik or Mira or Preston. Pavel, in technicality, Pavel is the host right now, to Anoa's utter joy, because she hates being a host.
Haha.
But yeah, it's up to you guys if you guys want to invite them.
Preston could be worth inviting. And Mira, I guess. If
He,
she-
he might be a bit awkward in face of the fellow guys he doesn't like, but at the same time, because of such, so who knows.
Mira earned her keep, earned her right to party. Henri.
It's up to you guys.
I had to unmute myself because I had a good comment of we ought to fight for our right to party. So
Fine.
Fuck it, bring Henri. Let's see what happens.
Alright. So, let me move you guys to this fun little map. Welcome
Are
to
we
the
gonna do
Blazing
like
Bruise
Monster
there.
Problem style where there's like tables with certain NPCs and we just move to those?
Oh, real quick, what was the name of the fighting style you mentioned earlier? Marshall called it what?
Type it down. It'll probably be easier.
Alright, yeah, I got you.
So
It's
you gotta
actually
go.
a gladiatorial fighting style of being blindfolded.
So, this is the first floor, and there is a second floor. A balcony, loft area. You have the bar itself, assorted tables and booths, which occupy the far walls, and a stage. This isn't... For simplicity's sake, I will open these up and then copy this, because this place is actually inspired by different actual bars. So there's one. Where's the other? Those are the two image... Okay, let's say, why didn't it load?
No, they loaded. Is that a bar or is that a library? What the fuck?
I guess we
Yes.
found the reason why people live in the Twins.
No, that's just this place. Vermin has a high standard, which, by the way, you guys are familiar with Vermin. He, is your guys' one-time bartender. So, my friends. The drinking has not started yet, but, well, I should ask, do you guys want me to place the NPCs and you guys can hang out with who you want
Yes.
in response? Okay,
I, as Garth, think that would probably be an easier tactic.
fair enough. So, see, I'm gonna token layer. Fuck it, do all these token layer, because it's in the fog of war. Crazy. So, let's see. Excuse me? Game? There you go. So, let's start the squad. If I could select it, why is it not selected? There we go.
Could Chedmere attempt to try and contact Laura just once?
You could try.
I want to attempt such.
Roll me Arcana at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Can't remember. It's high. Oh, dude,
Yeah,
the other one was a
still not
natural 20.
Yeah, it's a, guess what the number was for the
23.
D2. It was 20.
It was $20. So close.
So close yet so far. Oh well, shame.
She tried.
No matter how far.
Quota exceed. Wait, what? Quota exceeded. It looks like you've uploaded more than your allotted. You're fucking kidding me.
Oh my gosh.
How do I get rid of stuff in my library though? I don't know how to do that. All right, delete the Mona Lisa. Delete. God, there's so much shit here. Fuck. I'm gonna go through
I
this.
just I feel like that's the most like fantasy cyberpunk thing you've ever said. Just delete the Mona Lisa.
Just get rid of it.
Oh
metal.
crap!
What's up?
Something just occurred to me.
What?
Is Anella around?
She is.
All right, Marshall quickly grabs her by the hand. I need your help real quick. Thank you. I'll be back.
I'm sorry. What?
We were in the middle of a conversation. Okay.
Okay. You bring her outside the Blazing Brazier, around the corner or something. I must say this is very unexpected, Marshall. Especially
You
coming
help
from
me
you.
fix something.
So you raise an eyebrow. What?
Pulls off his helmet and pulls out his horribly messed up dyed hair.
Oh my! She holds him up to her lips, covering.
I forgot about this.
I need it fixed.
I can see that. I'm assuming you mean like now. Okay.
Yes, like now.
Okay, give me a moment. How did it? You have to tell me. How did this happen?
Okay,
Was
so
this in Dufrose?
yes, it grew really long over one night, and then I had seen it, but it did not go according to.
I see. And she like pulls like a strand of it, like just to examine. Okay. So you can't see behind you, obviously. You don't have eyes in the back of your head, but you hear some magical, mystical noises happen. Okay, this may tingle, but that's simply to undo what has been done. So just give me a moment. It's like literally like 1 minute passes. Her asking some questions. I really am curious as to why you bothered dyeing it. Do you find it? I'm just simply curious. I have no clue as to why you do this.
Well, does it not stand out?
It's certainly... I see now. Well, if that were the case, I could change it to some other color. If you wish. Make it stand out even more.
Well, what do you have in mind?
Well, I can make it a bright red, perhaps a purple. Any color, really.
Doesn't it have a purple streak?
Teal!
How about we fix the purple, turn it red, and put a paralleling gold stripe on it?
I can certainly do that. And she comes up in front of you. Now, where would you like the stripes to be? And she like touches like the... basically where her temples are and then runs it diagonally backwards. There!
Yes.
She read...
It's
Very
just
well.
like that.
Give me a moment. Another moment. Some more noise happens. You see people pass you by in the alleyway, but they literally don't even seem to notice you. And... there. She summons a mirror and presents it before you. How's that?
Does it look good, or is she messing with me?
Let me roll. Well, I don't think Anella actually has stats. Does she? Oh, she does. Oh shit.
I feel
yeah,
like
that's right.
Marshall. I feel like Marshall should have to like roll a fashion sense.
I
What
guess this would be
stats do you
like-
roll for such? What do wisdom or
I don't know what
charisma?
this would. I don't know what this would
Taste.
be. It's No, it's not performance. I don't. There's no fashion.
Painter supplies?
Profession.
Throws
is
great
not a
charisma
thing.
with proficiency.
Sure, yeah, let's go for that.
When in doubt, say fuck it. Which one works?
I could just roll persuasion. That might be a bit easier.
She's persuading Marshall's
Sleight
hair
of
to change
hand.
color.
She's persuading other people into looking at permanent sense. Maybe sleight of hand. I'm just gonna roll persuasion. Fuck it. Not because she has totally expertise in it. She got a natural 1, and that's still a 20. Let that just slide across your faces there.
That's insane.
To you, Marshall, it looks fantastic. To anyone that knows Noah's inner workings, this is probably the easiest thing she's ever done, and she doesn't care about it. But even still, it looks good. It looks great, Marshall.
Looks it over. Ah, thank you. Picture.
I put a bit of sheen to the gold. I'm not sure how long that will last. She snaps and the smear goes away. I used all natural ingredients from the Fey Wilds, but again, I'm not sure how long it lasts on a mortal.
He's like, thank you very much. He goes to run back inside. It turns around. It's not gonna try to choke me in my sleep, is it?
No. Did you want that?
No, I already have the vine.
Ah, yes. Discussion we had over drinks. Let's go back inside. And thus you re-enter, everyone slightly more confused. I don't think Adversary... I'm not sure if Adversary has tokens.
No, I haven't seen one yet.
They don't have tokens. They do have images, but they're like good. I'll make them as we go on.
Crash?
What's up?
I will go somewhere in this bar where I am not in line of sight of the bartender or staff.
Oh,
and
well, why didn't you just say so? Because I have a second story for you guys.
And I will summon Vanadis and have her partake in this festivity.
Wait, what? How come this in? Nani the fuck? What is happening? Polygon, reveal. Reveal this. Now it works! I don't know why. So yeah, the bottom right is the second floor. And the second floor goes directly over this bottom area.
Where's the stair? Oh, I see it.
These are the stairs. Stairs up.
I just
and
head
there's a
upstairs.
stair to the third floor, which is like room and such. So let's do this then. So let's see. Ariana. And there's Duncan. And there's Valeska. Actually, wait, no. Valeska. And Cedric is on the edge seat, and he actually took off his helmet for once. Big fucking shock.
He would be on the edge seat.
He would be on the edge seat. He wants to be able to get away very. There's Pavel in the corner. Yes. And well, I suppose, rather, this. I don't have a token for Preston. I don't think you guys are that surprised by such. But yeah. So I'm just gonna put PR. Per.
It's Mr. Purr.
Preston. Oh yeah, I forgot. Roll20's thing is shit right now, so it's like really weird. PR. And then make him capital. Or don't, because it hates me. That works too. It became RP. Alright, well, that's impressive. You gotta love,
Technology.
I'll come back down the stairs once I've summoned Vanadis. I just don't want her to apparate in the middle of a bar.
Fair enough. You change size.
Is it just us, or are there like civilians in here as well?
Just you guys, unless you guys want civilians in here. Which I don't think you guys do, considering the company you're keeping.
Probably not.
I mean, it's easier to start a bar fight with a stranger than, like, someone you know, you know?
Oh, is it?
Is it really? We got Marshall.
You know what?
Yeah. Mira, Henri. He has decided to invite Janik.
Happy promotion. Here, get wasted with a bunch of fairies and fell god-worshipping fools. Not worshiping.
Assume all Watch Team adversaries occupying this table on the second floor. As I make tokens run really fucking quickly.
Dang. Seekers are going hood up and mask.
Listen, I'm not making more tokens. I already forgot to make some of them. Leave me alone. So yeah, situate yourselves wherever you wish. Unless you've already done so. Change background. Change edge. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Wait, does he? He probably has a token. He probably has a token. But while I'm doing this shit, and taking up all this fucking time, Chedamir, do you actually bother? You actually buy first week? I'm curious.
Fine. Actually, she's gonna check to see if Pavel already, like, placed, like, hey, here's the tab kind of situation. Or get a tab.
He has, but he has also said to Vermin that you are buying the first round.
Shitweed.
So, I'm just saying.
Fine.
So, I honestly don't know how much this would... how much that would cost. I would just say take off 10 gold.
Sure, I can dig it.
Hopefully that's your own gold. I hope you're not using the part.
Nah, I have my own stash.
Guess you only went for domestic, not imported stuff. That's cool.
Chenmir doesn't know what imported means in this sense. Is that alcohol?
Yeah.
Yes? Alright, that one.
That's a good point.
Especially with her distaste of getting drunk and everything. She is not experienced with the beverages.
The beverages.
The beverages.
Alright.
She's not bougie.
Can all of you make me a Constitution saving throw? The DC starts low and it gets higher than I...
I can't wait to fail this.
If you do, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
I'll
That's
take
was
natural
a-
20, sure, why not?
That was a GM roll, but I still see the 22, so don't worry.
Chedamir is just such a heavyweight.
She doesn't drink
There's no
often, but when
crits.
she does, she fucking rocks it, apparently.
So our average was stupid high.
Yeah, I can see, I've noticed that myself.
I think our average is like a 23.
Can you actually run the math? I'm curious. As I'm doing
Yeah, I'll
this.
do that.
I feel bad for Tala. She's just sitting in the corner drinking
Oh,
herself.
did you roll?
He
Yeah,
did roll, but
accidentally.
he GM rolled.
Like an-
He had a 22, don't worry.
Sure, sure. Secret rolls.
I can
Okay,
see, oh my.
25.25.
It's a what?
22 and a half? Jeez.
25.
Impressive.
How do you have a plus 10 to your con save? Lord have mercy.
Because freaking he has like a 5 con.
Proficiency and
Oh,
then
you sound like a
con,
robot to me right now.
He does sound like a robot.
Beep boop.
and then I believe yes, the ring as well. Ring plus con plus proficiency.
You are a hardy bitch.
I
I'm not a
am.
bitch. Okay, bye.
I say bitch in the kindest terms.
Yeah, sure you do.
Yeah, is that better?
Much.
That is better.
Much better.
Bishop token, Rook token. No, and for Nomad. I can't wait for it to be like, you ran out of space again. Gonna do that in a moment, calling it.
I
Which
believe
I find
in you.
utter. which I find utter nonsense because fucking stupid.
It only has like a few gigabytes of space or something, I think. For the library, it's weird.
I mean, it's taken like all time for it to say that for me after you. So I guess I can't complain too much.
Are you feeding the dog under the table?
I had her like a half of a square off from me, so it looked like she was like standing up on the table, and I thought it was funny.
Bork! Dog also drunk.
Well, it's up to Sima if you dog out.
Give your dog alcohol.
Nah, that's bad for dog livers.
Yeah.
It's bad for human livers too.
It's more bad.
What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm missing. Where's his token? Okay, finally fucking done. Mission accomplished. So let's see. We got Archer. Got Kestrel. You got Nomad. You got Bishop, and then you got.
I've realized now that Shenmue's doing the thing that I do sometimes, where it's like, oh, I want to be part of the group, but I'm gonna sit in this position, so there is someone in like the line of sight, so that I can almost hide behind them, so nobody notices that she's not drinking. No.
Don't worry, it won't last.
I know, but Shenmue wants it to.
That's a shame, really. It's a shame. So let's see, who's hanging out with who? We got Sima and Coin. Work. Alright, we got Johnny Marshall there. We got Tal. I'm gonna say Tal hangs out at the bar itself. Direct. Owen and Nevi.
Nevi and Owen having a date night, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Go them.
Good for them. Now watch out for flying chairs.
Don't say that. That sounds bad. 30 minutes. Cheers.
Yeah, especially I just found out that I have to get food before 7, so
Sure.
that's an hour from now, and yeah.
Sip, sip, sip.
Cheers.
Yes, why don't we start with what Sima would do then?
Alright, what would Sima do? You have the people present at your table to conversate with. Conversate? That's a word,
It
right?
works.
Converse.
Converse. That's probably wiser.
I think that the main thing is like Seema's gonna be trying to encourage them to like tell stories and like.
Pavel starts, I guess.
But the main thing is that.
R.I.P. She died.
She's been assassinated.
Assassinated.
With
I'm
some-
just curious. How's it going, Pavel? Curious. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hey, tell us about your adventuring days and do.
Once upon a time.
You really like that gag today.
Yeah, no, it's great. Good gag.
Once upon a time, I'm fucking with you. I stabbed the bitch. And he goes,
You did stab a bitch. Or sliced him. Close enough.
whatever he was feeling like that day.
Here's the thing, I have no standard to operate upon right now, so I'm free to do it in character, so, you know, I'm just saying. It's on you guys to ask stuff, or do stuff, or fight each other, or whatever.
Oh, speaking of which, I've been over here for more than a minute. What do I glean from Sir Duncan?
In what aspect?
Oh, from the mechanical aspect.
Yes, in what aspect?
So... Do I answer all of these, or do I...
It's
two of
3 of
them.
them. Oh, is it 2?
It's 2. Pick 2.
You know what? Let's go... Strength and Dex.
Alright, what's your strength and dex?
No, better yet. Total class levels, fighter class levels. Bingo.
He is superior to you in both.
Are they the same? Oh, I guess I can't tell that.
I mean, if you spend both, I can tell you. If you
Totally
both-
doing that.
They are both the same. He is 100% dedicated to fighter.
Ugh. Yeah, it makes sense.
Ugh.
Yeah, when's Seema
Ooh.
coming?
I don't know. But yeah, it's up
Did you
to
say
guys.
when is Seema coming?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, that's Seema in real life. We all become our characters. Yeah. It's up to you guys. Like, I have nothing in mind for this at all.
Upon seeing Marshall enter with his new, very fabulous hair, Aldrich will self-consciously touch his own and realize that he hasn't had a haircut since before Sindel.
Oh lord.
Yeah!
You're bushy.
I mean, no, it's only been like a month. Well, no, a month, you're fine.
Okay,
Maybe like
scruffy.
2 months. Scruffy.
I mean, a month is a long time for a style to fade out.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. That is true.
This takes almost constant manicuring. No.
And you guys can get a haircut in the South. I don't know what voice this is.
The hairdresser?
The barber?
No, so Aldrich is gonna take a swig of his brew, whatever is put in front of him, and just grumble into his drink, I need a fucking haircut.
I mean, you'd be less of a loner and hang out with
You-
people and make that conversation.
You hear a voice from behind you. I don't know. I think you look fine as is.
She's
Just-
moving.
Jean's chipper form.
I was thinking more of a side cut, get a buzz, get rid of this hair, and I pull the hair over my ears. Save some length up top, the douchebag.
You know, I see a lot of that at the Maestro's Academy and recommend it. Just saying.
Just fucking with you.
Just saying. How's it been? Heard you and your guys got in a bit of trouble. Which is something for even me to say.
That we did.
Why are you standing all the way alone over here anyways?
I like to get an overview of what I'm dealing with.
You like to watch? Is that it? Huh? Like to watch?
Are you calling me a voyeur?
Maybe? If you want to interpret it like that, I don't see... you're into whatever you want to be into.
If the
as long
shoe
as it's
fits.
within legality.
Marshall guffaws at that.
Guffaw.
Guffaw.
Vanadis would be right next to us as well. I summoned her upstairs and came down.
I don't have a token for Madness.
Put a big old V.
I will put a big old V in very bright, obvious
Don't.
orange font. Boop boop.
At least it's not pink.
All I'm saying is he was just talking about being a douchebag, and then you brought out a giant meat.
Yep, what's your point?
Can't write this comedy.
I don't see any problems.